Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madhava, Radha Madhava, Shri Radhe, Gaurnitai, Gaurnitai, Jaya Jaya, Jaya Gaurnitai, 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 Jaya Jaya Gaurnitai. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Alle sind da. Yeah. So Hare Krishna. So we will do the thing in English, so which is much easier. Yeah. So, I would like to thank you first of all to you, Prabhu, for giving me this opportunity. This is the first time in my 16 years of Simachalam life that I am getting this seva of speaking. So, I'm a little nervous. Although you said no one is here, but as Prabhupada said always, there is everyone here around because it's the temple of Lord, so it's never empty. So, so not only 100 people, so there will be enough people around. So Prabhupada made such a nice thing that he made our life like a sandwich program, he said. Like in the early morning, we start our day with the Mangalarti, we do our japa, and then we see the Lord's darshan, and we take we hear the lecture, we hear Srimad Bhagavatam, and then we go to work, we do our stuff the whole day, and then after tired, we come back home, and the evening again we take bath and we get fresh, and we do the arti, and then we hear again lecture from Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam or any other scriptures. So this is like a sandwich program. So in Kali Yuga, this is such a nice thing that we are protected from above and below. So if we remove either the above part or the below part, then we are vulnerable. We are vulnerable to the things of this Maya or of this world. And it is very quick to slip into this day-to-day life and forget our purpose of life or the goal of life. And it's such an amazing thing being in Germany, like when we see so many people, those who have no Sanatan background, and if they are taking up this service of doing this seva, so this teaches us something like, oh, this is something really great, and we have dedicated our lives. So always Kadam Kanan Maharaj used to say, we are the chosen ones. So we are very, very lucky, and we are very, very fortunate that we are sitting here in front of the Lord, that we are doing this process of seva, this process of bhakti. So we are the chosen ones. So when we understand this, we are the chosen ones, then we will not see any problem in our life. Otherwise, we always see other problems. So we will get into that. So before that, let's begin with the prayers. Let's chant Guru Pranam Mantra. so that we take the blessings of Prabhupada and my Gurudev for speaking, allowing me to speak, and I beg mercy from all of you so that I can speak something which is inspiring for me, myself, and if it inspires you, I will feel that it's really fortunate day for me. Om Ajnanandatimirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktyavataram Bhaktyaakyam Namami Bhakti Shaktikam Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Shri Nrsimhadev Bhagwan ki jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki jai. So, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Reading from chapter 11 of verse 14th. Tata sa vishmayo vishto rashta rish. It's rish rishto Roma Dhananjaya Pranamya Sirasa Devam Kritagnalir Abhyasata Tatasa Vishma Vyasyato Tatasa Vishma Vyas Vish Tatasa Vishmaya Vishato Tatasa Vishmaya Vishto Tatasa Vishmaya Vishto Rishta Roma Dhananjaya Rishta Roma Dhananjaya Pranamya Sirasha Devam Pranamya Sirasha Devam Kritagnalir Abhishyata Kritagnalir Abhasyata Tatasa Vishmaya Vishto Rishta Roma Dhananjaya Pranamya Sirasha Devam Kritagnir Abhasyata. Tata sa Vishmaya Vishto Rishtaro Dhananjaya Pranamya Sirasa Devam Kritanjalir Abhasyata Tata sa Vishmaya Vishto Rishtaro Dhananjaya Sirasa Devam Pranamya Sirasa Devam Kritanjalir Abhasyata Tata sa Vishmaya Vishto Rishtaro Dhananjaya Pranamya Sirasa Devam Kirtanjalir Abhyashata Tata thereafter Sa he Vishmaya Avishtaha being overwhelmed with wonder Rishtaroma with his bodily hair standing on end due to his great ecstasy. Dhananjaya Arjuna Pranamya offering obeisances. Sirasa with the head. Devam to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Kirta Anjali with folded hands. Abhyasta began to speak. Translation. Then bewildered and astonished, his hair standing on end, Arjuna bowed his head to offer obeisances with folded hands, began to pray to the Supreme Lord. So, purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Once the divine vision is revealed, the relationship between Krishna and Arjuna changes immediately. Before, Krishna and Arjuna had a relationship based on friendship. But here, after the revelation, Arjuna is offering obeisances with great respect, and with folded hands, he is praying to Krishna. He is praising the universal form. Thus, Arjuna's relationship becomes one of the wonder rather than friendship. Great devotees see Krishna as the reservoir of all relationship. In the scriptures, there are 12 basic kinds of relationships mentioned, and all of them are present in Krishna. It is said that he is the ocean of all the relationships exchanged between two living entities, between the gods or between the Supreme Lord and his devotees. Here, Arjuna was inspired by the relationship of wonder, and that wonder, although he was by nature very sober, calm and quiet, he became ecstatic. His hair stood up, and he began to offer his obeisances unto the Supreme Lord with folded hands. He was not, of course, afraid. He was affected by the wonders of the Supreme Lord. The immediate context is wonder. His natural loving friendship was overwhelmed by wonder, and thus he reacted in this way. Prabhupada ki jai. So, as we began, this is such a great process Prabhupada has given us, and Bhagavad Gita is considered as the manual for our life, how to conduct our life. So when we see this kind of verses and why something is not happening to us, so why, when we see the Lord, why this wondrous feeling is not coming to us? So before we get into that, this is the 11th chapter where the Lord is showing the universal form. So why Lord need to show the universal form? So it's all begins with the 9th chapter ending, where Krishna says, always think of me. When you think of me, then naturally when we think of someone, what will happen? The next natural progression is we become overwhelmed by his powerfulness, great beauty and all that. Then we become his devotees. Devotee is nothing but we always praise him. Oh, he's my hero, he's that, he's this, and all that. Then when we become his devotee, naturally what happens is we started paying obeisances to him. We started giving respect to that. So we see that naturally in the material world, or the world where we came from. So we were all coming from this background only. So we have seen there are so many celebrities. When they come on the stage, people go crazy like, this person has come and all that. And when he come closer, you go and try to touch him and all that. So naturally, when some great personality comes, we become very overwhelmed with someone. So in the mind, we always think of them. Oh, if I meet this person, it would be so nice. If I meet that person, it would be so nice. And become his kind of devotee. Devotee is nothing but we always think of them, like we are always thinking good about them. We want to meet them. We are eager to. So we are showing that kind of qualities that we want to meet that person. Then naturally, when we see that person, we give so much respect to that person. We try to serve him, we try to give him. If he says, if we just give his hand, we just fall down to touch his hand and all that. And we started worship him. We bring his posters, put it in our bedroom, and do all these things. So this is quite natural for a soul to do all these things. But if we do it to something else other than Krishna, then it is misguided, it's misdirected. So in this regard, there is a very nice pastime during the Ramanujacharya time in South India. A procession was going on, and Lord is coming on the procession, and all the devotees are dancing and going, doing bhajan and going. And there was one person looking at his wife, and his wife was so beautiful, and he's looking at her, and he's not even caring that the Lord procession is coming. So Ramanujacharya sees that person and thinks that, hey, what is this? Lord's procession is coming. Lord has come on the road, and he's going here, and he's looking at some lady. Of course, that lady was his wife. So he comes and says, what happened? Don't you see the Lord? So he says, where is your Lord? See, such a beautiful lady, her eyes are so beautiful, I cannot move my eyes from her. So Ramanujacharya says, wait, I will show you the real beauty. And he takes him by hand and takes to the Lord and shows him the deity of the Ranganath. And of course, because the Acharya, the Guru, is showing something, so naturally his senses opens up and he sees the Lord and he says, wow, such a beauty I have never seen. And then he has directed his senses from his wife to the Lord. Right? So now we heard this story, and Prabhupada also describes Krishna is so beautiful, he's like lotus petal eyes, and he's wearing pitambar colored dhoti and all that. Why is it that we are not able to fix our mind there, and why we are still engaged in our day-to-day life? Yeah, I mean, just like let's keep it more interactive. So,
because we have more taste for material life than we have attachment for Krishna.
yeah, so that is a known thing. So that's why we are still existing in the material world. If I didn't had the taste, if I had the taste for bhakti, then at least if not in Satya Yuga, in Treta Yuga I might have gone back to Godhead. Or if not in Treta Yuga, at least in Dwapar Yuga, I might have gone back to Godhead. If I'm still existing in this Kali Yuga, that means I'm just chewing the chewed again and again, like Prabhupada said. So I'm still existing means I have that attachment. So where we are going wrong? Are we going wrong, first of all? Do we think, or I'm talking about myself, I'm not talking about anyone. Am I going somewhere wrong? Why I'm not attracted to the Lord? After seeing the Lord, why I want to see something else?
We're proud and attracted to ourselves.
How long?
I mean, like we're proud, we want to show the world. We want to be Krishna. We want to be
Yep, I mean, that is the reason why we are here in this material world. So, we all agree that we have some issues still. How long these issues will be? What is the solution for this?
Take shelter of the spiritual master. Take shelter at the
I think if I know you, we know each other from the last 10 years at least. At least. So what are we doing in the last 10 years? If I am working in some company, he will ask me every year in the appraisal, what have you done this last year? So now I am here for the last 15 years in Krishna consciousness. If somebody comes and asks, what have you done in the last 15 years? Why are you still here? What is my answer? I cannot say, oh, I am still jealous, I still have anarthas. How long? How long I should say, oh, I'm sorry, I need to still do it? Because, yeah, it's a question. How long? When we will have enough? I think sometimes, I mean, I'm not trying to pinpoint here, but sometimes I think we are somewhere still like the story of Draupadi, when in the assembly of Kurukshetra, when in the Kuru Sabha, when Draupadi was called, when she was not clean, she was called there, and Duryodhana asked, disrobe her, remove her dress. So what she was doing was, she was holding and going to Pitama and said like, you are the chief of this court, you don't say anything. And then she goes to the king and says, King, you are the protector of all the subjects. At least consider me as your subject. Don't you have the right to protect me? In your court, a lady is disrobed. Is this not a dishonor to your kingdom? And then, what is the name of the brother? Dushashan. So Dushashan start pulling. Duryodhana orders, pull her. And then she start, like at end, she says, Krishna. Krishna is still waiting. But he didn't come. So when she lifted both the hands, like Krishna, now you protect me. So then Krishna started helping her. So then somebody can ask this question, like why Krishna waited when she was with one hand? Did Krishna wanted to see something else, or Krishna didn't want to help? There is a nice story, I mean connected to this, a little bit different. In Uddhava Gita, when Uddhava was reading Uddhava Gita, it says Krishna as a friend helps. What is the definition of friend is, if I am in trouble, before I ask if my friend helps me, then he is my real friend. And Krishna promises I am your friend. So, do I need to ask you, Krishna, when I am in trouble? Then I was also intrigued, like, oh, really, this is a nice question Uddhava is asking. Why Krishna didn't help? So there was a very nice answer. All the Pandavas sitting there, they were so ashamed, and in the heart they were saying, oh, we are doing some nonsense here, or nonsense happened with us. Krishna should not come here. So Krishna says, they were stopping me with their prayers. And Draupadi didn't surrender fully. So when she surrendered fully, then Krishna came and helped. So what should I learn from that? After 15 years of my Krishna conscious life, I should say, oh, chanting doesn't work. I'm still with the same anger, lust, greed. I'm still doing the same. And one fine day I will improve. Or what is my effort? Like we know from the Damodar Leela, 2-inch shot always. What does the 2 inches represent? Endeavor and the mercy. So mercy is there. Because of the mercy only we are sitting here. Without that mercy, we would not be sitting here. Where is my endeavor? So I'm not asking you, I'm asking myself here now. Where is my endeavor? So as soon as, because Prabhupada said, read my books. So we say, okay, I read this, okay, Arjuna was bewildered, Arjuna saw this, Arjuna did that, Arjuna saw the universal form and he was in a friendship mood, now he's wondered. And finish. Close the book and it's gone. Prabhupada said, read my book scrutinizingly. So, okay, I have read scrutinizingly. Oh, why? All of a sudden, how Arjuna changed his mood from friendship to wonder? Because he saw the opulence of the Lord. He saw, like in the previous verses, like where is the beginning and where is the end? So many mouths. Fire is coming, water is coming, everything is coming in, everything is coming out. So he becomes bewildered. Like, wonderful. What is this? I cannot see. Where is Krishna? Krishna is everywhere. So now the point is, what am I going to do after reading this? How long I should complain? How long I should depend on the mercy? Mercy is there. Mercy is coming every single day. Every minute. We are only the product of mercies. So where is my endeavor? So as soon as I get up from the bed, we pray to the Lord, okay, the day should go on. Yeah, the day has gone nicely. And before we sleep, probably most of us, thank you, Krishna, the day was nice, I did this, I did that. We say something or we just say thank you and go to sleep. Where is my endeavor? Are we asking this? If we are not asking this, where is my endeavor? And not only asking, if we are not actively putting our endeavor, then after 25 years, I will be sitting here and telling the same complaint. Oh, my anarthas are still there. I'm struggling with my life, Prabhu. This material life is going on. How are you? In one lecture, one Prabhu Maharaj says, when we say, how are you? I'm fine. That means we have not understood anything. How can we be fine in this material world? So, it is about the perspective. For example, we see Nrsingadev and feel so happy. Just imagine a person coming with a lion head and normal body, and his eyes are like fiery eyes, and his fingers are so big, when he holds, between the finger gap, Hiranyakashipu was stuck. He has to do like this to throw him out. Can we imagine this? And we feel that, oh, Nrsingadev, you are beautiful. He's such a great personality. He has come here. He is accepting our services. What are we offering him? What are we giving him? Especially sometimes, just not to be critical, but just to think from the critical eye. We are offering the flowers which was kept in the fridge. Imagine who is the richest person in this world right now? Elon Musk. Invite him for the dinner and offer him cold food. Or some seat which is clean but not new. Will he be pleased? We are offering Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, flowers from the fridge. Who is the owner of this entire universe? What are we offering him? It's like I'm saying, Bill Gates, like, yeah, here, take my 10 euros. I'm giving you. He will look and laugh at us. But see how many 10 euros are there? But he is lovingly accepting it. Krishna is Bhavagrahi Janardana. He is not looking at our flowers kept in the fridge or not, whether it is fresh or not, or whether you are giving me 1 euro or 10 euro or 1,000 euro or 10,000 euro. He is giving with what love we are approaching him. Like in the purport also says, Krishna is maintaining all the rasas, relationships. So what relationship I am creating with the Lord? So when I read this purpose and this thing, I only see that what is my endeavor to reach Krishna every day, and what am I doing for my relationship with Krishna? Relationship with Krishna. Am I doing something? Like Kadam Kanan Maharaj said, like once, I get up in the morning, I do my japa, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, 16 rounds finish. So I have given you my quota, Krishna. So for example, if we love someone, we want to give them something. Do we give them every year the same thing? If we give same thing, what that person will say? Even it is the same diamond. Let's say it's the best diamond. You give your wife continuously 3 years same diamond or same color diamond. What will she say? Give me more, or what is this? You are giving me the same diamond again and again. Or you can say, oh, this is $1 million diamond. Same color, same size, same design, every year, same thing. And we are giving Krishna same thing. Oh, here is Krishna, my quota of 16 rounds. So what are we doing? So we will start thinking like this critically when we think about what is my endeavor and what is my relationship. Did I improve my relationship with Krishna? So when we start thinking like this, not only relationship with Krishna, relationship with everyone else will also improve. When I see that, oh Lord, I want to create a relationship with you, I want to come closer to you. Then Krishna says, if you tell me you are my devotee, I will not be happy, but if you say devotee of my devotee, then I will be very happy. So then what we say is, I cannot serve, only Pujari serves the deities, so I cannot serve the deities, so I serve his devotees. So that means when I see his devotees as the important person in my life, then I will improve my relationship with everyone around. So that's why Prabhupada always emphasized, like, read my books scrutinizingly and apply those things. Like one Prabhu says, Bhagavad Gita as it is. So Bhagavad Gita as it is in the shelf. So no, Bhagavad Gita as it is there, but that has to be implemented in spirit. If we don't implement that in spirit, we will come to the Krishna consciousness because of the mercy, and we are staying in Krishna consciousness because of the mercy. But since we are in the material world, we are bound to do some mistakes. We are bound to do some kind of nonsense. Then Sachinandan Maharaj said, like, our bhakti curve, in the beginning, it goes like this and goes up. Because we are enthusiastic, we are calling everyone Prabhu, we are doing every seva is given to us. We are not asking so many radical questions. We are not denying the things. So bhakti goes up and up and up. Once we understand, oh, this is, and then we started thinking like, oh, now I understand, I'm done. So when the Abhishekam is going on, once upon a time, I used to come and jump and see, oh, Abhishekam. And next year, after a few years, I stand outside, one Prabhu, you tell, oh, Prabhu, Vrajajan, inside Aarti is happening or Abhishek is happening. Oh, Prabhu, I have seen many times. You go and you see. I will come and stand outside and chit-chat with someone. So the enthusiasm goes down. As the enthusiasm goes down, the bhakti also goes down. And it is just a matter of time we go out of this process. So that's why it is always, what I learned from this verse is, let's have our relationship with Krishna. Let's ask every day ourselves, what am I doing to improve my relationship? when I ask this question, then automatically the answer will come, oh, I have to put some endeavor. I have to chant one round more, or I have to read something more, or I have to do one seva, or I have to do something. So when we do this seva, then we are doing from the heart, because we want to create a relationship. We want to show Krishna that I want to do something. Otherwise, I will say, Prabhu, please do this seva today. So you are doing it as a duty. If somebody else asks you to do some seva, it becomes a duty. But when we think like, Krishna, what I want to offer you, what can I offer you? When we start thinking, Krishna helps. Since Krishna is in the heart as Paramatma, so he knows that what kind of efforts I am putting. So, and he is Bhavagaya Janardana, so he understands my bhava, he understands my feelings, so he gives me that kind of atmosphere. So that's why it is very, very important how we create this relationship with Krishna and what is my effort. Every day we have to ask this question. If we don't ask what is my effort, then everything will become a burden. Oh, I have to do this seva now, I am tired. Oh, I don't like doing it. Oh, why I should only do all the time? Why can't you ask someone else to do this? So all these things comes up. Because we are not doing it from the heart. We are doing it without understanding. But we understand, we go and run and take the service. Oh, I want to do this service. Because I want to go closer to Krishna. So we become more greedy. That greed is much better. To serve Krishna, to serve his devotees. If there is a festival, I will be more eager to do the things. Because I want to show it to Krishna, not to anyone. Krishna, I really want you. Because if you see one example from the scientists, they are always thinking of their subject. They don't care about their family, they don't care about money, they don't care about anything. They always think about their science, their projects, something like that. So similarly, we should also think like that. Krishna, this is the only chance. I have already lived my 40 years of life. I have another 25 years life left. So I want to do it as much as possible. Because I might get this chance or not in my next life. If I become a dog, I have lost my chance. So right now I am in the human body. Right now I am in front of the Lord. In Bhagavatam, in one of the places, one of the devotees says, it is better death come now, because now I am active, I can see the Lord, I can hear the Lord, I can speak about the Lord's glories. So this is the best time to leave my body. If when I am old, I cannot see properly, I cannot hear properly, I cannot dance in the temple. So that time, if I have to die, that is not a good deal, right? So the good deal is when I am completely active, when I can see. So when I heard this, I felt like, really? Then I did some research. In the research, it is said that at the time of death, no senses works. Because of the pain, we cannot see, we cannot concentrate on the Lord because of the pain of anything. The only sense works is ear. So that's why hearing is so important. So, our Maharaj, Bhakti Tirth Swami Maharaj. Right, sorry, Black Lotus, I'm just getting that name, book name. Bhakti Tirth Swami Maharaj said, it is our success at the time of death if you can win a devotee in our life who can chant in my ear when I am dying. So imagine, me and this Prabhu live in the ashram and I am fighting with him every day. Or I don't have a good relationship with him. And one fine day I am dying and my senses are not working. and the only ears are working. Will he come and chant for me or will he abuse me? Oh, this fellow, nasty fellow, has done all so many things. So, how can I risk my Krishna conscious life not having a good relationship with him? So, that's why having a very good relationship with all the devotees will create naturally a good relationship with the Lord. To have that nice relationships, endeavor is important. For every relationship, endeavor is important. Time and energy. Every relationship. Whether it is not only child and the father, not only wife and husband, even the friends, we need to put endeavor. So when we are putting endeavor to create this relationship, so how much endeavor we should put to create a relationship with the Lord? Prabhupada said, in his lifetime, he has translated 76 books. Am I right, Prabhuji? 76 books, right? 86. 76 or 86, I don't know the number exactly. So on an average, he has translated every day at least 6 pages. So he has put so much effort to create these books. For whom? Oh, when I was new, I read Prabhuji. I read 2 times Bhagavad Gita or 4 times Bhagavad Gita and 1 time Bhagavatam and 1 time Charitamrita. Finish. Some people, like me, have not even finished like that. So am I really, if I have real respect for Prabhupada, if I real love for him, will I do this? So, end of the day, the problem is with us only. Krishna is trying all his ways to bring us back. He is trying all his ways. He has not left any stone unturned. It is me who is turning away from Krishna. He is trying to pull me. It says in English, when opportunity knocks at your door, you complain about the noise. Knocks at your door. We are complaining about noise. Oh, somebody is disturbing. So, Krishna is coming with so many opportunities. He has created, we have so many festivals. We have so many good times to have nice relationships. But what I'm saying, oh, I'm busy, I have job, I can't come, I can go, I have this to do, I have that to do. We give excuses. I give excuses. So it's me who is the problem. If something is going wrong in my life, it's me who has created this. We have no right to say, Krishna, why did you do this? No. Krishna has done everything possible. He has sent us a guru. He has given us the books. He has created disciples who can teach us, and they have taken the responsibility of our life, that they took the promise of taking us take us back to Godhead. And what am I doing? I don't have time, and I am not putting my endeavors. So unless and until we don't put the endeavors, Krishna doesn't give. Even in the purport it says, Krishna, before showing his universal form, Krishna blesses with the vision to see, behold that. So Krishna is giving everything. It is me who has to ask, Krishna, give me that vision to see you. Like Rupa Goswami says, if you want to see the Lord, you have the ointment of bhakti. I should be put with the bhakti kajal. You know that ointment? So, zalbe. So, bhakti zalbe. So, Krishna has given us everything. So why we are not doing is because of our own laziness, and we cannot keep on blaming for years together, oh, my anarthas are not going. No. One fine day we should put, no, Krishna, I'm not going to do this anymore. Because Krishna has brought us here. Right? So he has done his, sorry. So now it's my turn. So we have to learn from this purport, like Krishna, when Arjuna saw the universal form, Krishna, I used to see you so beautiful, but now I am seeing you as a person. Now I am seeing you are being in my life all the time. So now we have to put the ointment of bhakti to see the Lord. So He's there, He's always there, He's always helping us. So now I have to show, I have to give back. It's a giving back time. Kadamkaran Maharaj asked once, if Krishna asks you, what did you do for me? So I say, oh Krishna, I have chanted, I have distributed books, and I have done preaching, I have done this, I have done that. So what else? If you want to win somebody's heart, you have to do one notch up something. If you have some wife or children, you just can't give them every time the same thing. You have to do something better, something more to impress them. So what are we doing? What am I doing every day to impress Krishna? Little bit more. So if I don't put this effort, then I will be complaining for the next 15 years. And if something goes wrong, I will be blaming the system. I will be blaming everyone else. Because my anarthas didn't go, so if something goes wrong, it's not me. It's always the others. So because this problem was there, because this anartha was there, that's why I could not do it. So that's why we have to change the perspective. We have to understand. So understand who the Lord is, how great He is. Have you ever imagined seeing a mountain? How Krishna created this mountain? Recently, 2 weeks ago, I read one science article, quantum physics. They say there is nothing called death. There is nothing called death. So there is soul which never dies. So I said, 5,000 years ago, Prabhupada from the Bhagavatam, Vyasadeva already told us. Now, you are coming and telling us a new thing. So we don't have to find the wheel again and again. It's already found. Prabhupada has given us everything. So what I am doing, so I really pray today in Simachalam Dham that Prabhupada and Lord Narsingha gave me the strength to ask this question, which endeavor I am putting to create my relationship with Him and all the devotees. So with this prayer, I want to stop here, and let's try to become like Arjuna, inquisitive and obedient. After understanding the Bhagavad Gita, he never asked any more questions. He just did his job. So after reading Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, after hearing so many lectures, I'm still asking questions. I still have doubts. So let's pray to all together to Narsinghadev that we get the strength, that we ask every day ourselves, what am I doing to achieve you, Lord? You have given me this nice opportunity. I'm in such a nice, beautiful society, in such a nice, beautiful family, in Simachalam Dham. So what is my effort? So let's pray from your hearts. So, Hare Krishna. So, any remarks or any comments? And please excuse me if I have said something which is hurting or something like that. So, thank you very much. Any questions?
Thank you, Guru. Thank you so much for your class. Now, finally know the answer of your question. Now, finally, I understand the answer of your question you asked me before.
Okay.